Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Silent and welcome back to my Red Dead series, your source for all of the latest news and updates. So today I think Rockstar surprised us all and out of nowhere dropped the spring DLC. And I'm actually really happy with how they've delivered this DLC. A lot of the content was actually delivered on day one. It wasn't all pushed into kind of drip feed weeks like it was in the last update. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still going to have new content in the next coming weeks, but I feel like we got a lot of the content today that was promised to us with the spring update. So there's a lot of content that you guys should totally jump back into Red Dead Online and play. I'm going to be going over all of the new content in today's video. So first of all, let's go over the free items. If you play Red Dead Online this week, you will get yourself 15 free gold bars. You should see these being delivered to you as soon as you log in. You're also going to get 25% more XP on missions, free roam missions, showdown modes, races, and also in free roam events. If you're completing treasure maps, you're also going to get 25% extra cash and gold in chests containing them. So if any of you guys have been stocking your treasure maps, this is the week to use them. If you purchase the Ultimate Edition of Red Dead Redemption 2, you will also get an additional gift of $100 in Red Dead Online. You'll be awarded this as soon as you log in the game. Ultimate Edition players can also head to a clothing store and claim themselves a nice free emote. So the first piece of new content to talk about are the new missions, the Land of Opportunities missions and new co-op missions. I believe there's 4 different missions that have been added to Red Dead Online, both honourable and dishonourable missions, so depending on how you play the game will affect what missions you actually receive. If you're an honourable player, you'll be able to play in the Gunslinger path, battle the Del Lobos gang and help Marshal Tom Davies save Valentine. If you're a dishonourable player in the Outlaw Strand, you'll be able to outwit lawmen to assist Samson Sitfitch in a highway robbery and pull off a daring high-stakes theft at the Saint Denis Bank. Next up, poker has finally made it into Red Dead Online. You'll notice on the map there are now poker symbols in Red Dead Online and you can head over there and play some poker. If you want to spend some of your online cash, you can either play in a private mode or you can also play in a public mode and take on some other players. And it's basically a game of Texas Hold'em. I noticed when you head to a saloon and try to play poker, if you want to buy in, it'll actually transport you into somewhat of a private lobby or a private session. I guess that's to stop players messing with you if you're playing poker and they're not like throwing bombs in the saloon and stuff like that. But it is definitely fun, and at the moment everyone seems to be going crazy with putting all their cash in, so you can probably make out with some nice money at the moment if you're good at poker. The poker tables seat up to 6 players in online, and you can find them in Blackwater, Saint Denis, Tumbleweed, Valentine, and Flatneck Station. 2 new free roam missions have also been added into the game, being coming from the single player of Red Dead Redemption 2, so we have Thomas the Skiff Captain, and also the Aberdeen Pig Farmers. Posse versus challenges have been added, so if you've ever wanted to do competitive fishing against another posse, you can now do so within the posse interaction menu, and you can challenge another posse to either find in the biggest fish, or shoot the most birds, or also pick the most herbs. New dynamic events have been added, so as you play Red Dead Online, you might come across townsfolk or travellers in need of assistance, or opportunities looking to prey on lone riders. I'm really happy this has been added from the single player. I think it'll really help to make the world of Red Dead Online feel a lot more alive. Completing these encounters will offer you XP, honour, cash, and even gold rewards. We have a new weapon added into Red Dead Online, the LeMat Revolver. This was a weapon from the original Red Dead Redemption game that has finally made it to Red Dead Redemption 2 in the online mode. You can pick this up for $317 or 13 gold bars. So if you wanted to, you could spend your gift from today with the 15 gold bars on just purchasing the LeMat Revolver, and you basically got it free. There's also new clothing items and motes been added today. There's some ponchos, pattern bandanas. Rockstar have also confirmed there's going to be new clothing items going to be added next week. Quite a major update that's going to affect everybody playing in free roam sessions in Red Dead Online is the addition of playing styles. So you can either choose to be an offensive player or a defensive player, kind of a spin on the passive mode that we have in Grand Theft Auto Online. So by default in Red Dead Online, you're going to be set as an offensive player. So this is how most players are going to be traditionally in free roam. You're going to be able to engage with other players in your free roam session, and other players can obviously engage with you. And you have to be prepared that if you're playing as an offensive player, you can be killed easily in free roam by other players. If PvP isn't for you and you just want to mind your own business or hunt in Red Dead Online, then you might want to consider changing into a defensive playing style. This is for people that would rather just explore the world in free roam rather than engage with conflict in others, and it's designed to let other players know that you also don't want to engage with them and kind of minimize the opportunities to be griefed. However, this does come with some side effects. If you are playing as a defensive player, you're not going to be alerted to any PvP free roam missions, which are basically easy XP and easy cash if you're wanting to take part in those. So if you're in defensive mode, you won't be able to be pulled into these free roam PvP missions. If any players in your lobby are playing in defensive mode, it's going to be indicated by a shield icon, and these players are going to take reduced damage from your weapons. They also cannot be lassoed, they can't be attacked with melee, executed, or even targeted with auto-aim. If you attack a player that's marked as a defensive player, you're also going to receive a hefty penalty via the hostility system. And vice versa, if you are a player that's on defensive mode and you're being hostile to other players, you're also going to be pulled out of defensive mode and receive a similar penalty to your hostility. So that leads us on to the next change with the hostility system, with a bunch of improvements to the player radar and visibility of players that are being hostile in your session. So the hostility system tracks aggressive behaviour across both playing styles, making hostile players visible to others and helping to balance the needs of players who want to get away from others who habitually attack or kill during unstructured free roam gameplay, or basically griefing. As before, if a player is being hostile, their blip would change from dark blue and change into a more and more red colour as they become more and more of an aggressive player. So if they do have a bright blimp on the minimap, that indicates someone that is being very hostile. With today's update, players will never receive a hostility or a bounty increase for defending themselves against a player who is blimped as an enemy, or for killing high hostility players. If a player attacks another player, they will not be marked as an enemy to everybody, but rather to the attacked player only, who will not receive a penalty for firing back. So this is an absolutely great update because you will not be punished for defending yourself in Red Dead Online. If you want to view your current hostility level, you can do so through the player menu, and as you become more and more hostile, you will become more visible on other players' radars at long distances, and you're going to respawn further and further away from your point of death. And at the highest level of hostility, you're actually going to respawn in a whole different region, which is actually kind of crazy. So say for example there's a griefer in Saint Denis, if you manage to take them out and they're at the highest level of hostility, there's a chance they might not even respawn in Lemoyne, they're going to respawn in a whole different region. Rockstar have noted that the hostility increases do not apply when you're in structured events such as free roam events, free roam missions, showdowns and races. Engaging in PvP behaviours related to free roam missions will not incur any hostility increases while you're in the offensive playing style. However, if you're attacking other players who are not engaged in the activity, this will cause your hostility level to arise. If you're on PlayStation 4, there's a few exclusive PlayStation benefits. So if you don't have a PlayStation Plus subscription, you're going to be able to play Red Dead Online with a special bonus period from now until the 27th of May. So basically you do not need to buy PlayStation Plus from now until the 27th. PlayStation players are also confirmed to be getting new early access content coming soon. So that was all the new content that was added in today's spring update. There was just so much new content to go over. I actually didn't even cover a lot of the little smaller kind of quality of life changes that have also happened in this update. So I'm probably going to make a separate video tomorrow and go over all of these kind of hidden changes that were done in the patch notes. So if you guys are new to my channel and want to be kept up to date with all of the latest news and updates, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you could also leave a like on the video, it would be much appreciated. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.